Hello there, friends. It's William here, and today we are doing Behind the Mix for Dafty. And without further ado, let's jump in. Okay, so first things first, the drum sounds were reset for some reason because I was moving my plugins into a SSD. So the drums aren't sounding exactly like they are on the record, but let's not let that stop us from doing this video. So the song starts with this guitar riff here, and or this whole song actually revolves around this guitar riff that I made with this sound that I found from Podgo. And I also first time experimented with automated hi-hat. So here you can see. So yeah, that's the riff basically, and after that the song starts, and on the intro, to give it more like a little bit uplift, I added this fuzzy, phasey guitar, and together they go like this. Basically playing octaves. And also this is the part where this weird synth comes in. Sounds like a spaceship. And then in the bass section, this is sort of interesting. Let's start with this one, because this one was very interesting. Let me just unfreeze this. I had to freeze it because it was starting to, tweak its own stuff. But essentially this is this where is it? 30-30 bass line, which is almost like the Blade nightclub sound, only if it was much more faster. But it's doing that kind of pattern if you press it down, and that whole pattern was not fitting for the riff that I made. So I thought to myself, what if I made some of them a little bit shorter? I came with this groovy bass part. And then with that, I combined this more wet sounding bass with playing some automation here on the timbre. And together they go like this. And under that is this heavy bass just playing one note. And all in all, it goes like this. into the bridge to verse. Again with the filter playing here. And this is where we bring a new element, the main synth. It's the 4-octave saw. And here, while I was playing, since this part is more toned down, I played with the brightness setting, because when it's past 12 o'clock, it's getting pretty harsh or aggressive. And then here we bring the guitar back with the riff changed a tiny bit. Again, playing with the filters. So in this part, I added this filter or higher filter sweep here, which goes from left to right. And this one actually here, hold on, where is it? The brightness, for some reason, it kind of like glitches. Okay, you can't see it right now, but it's glitching there when it does that. It's not supposed to do that, but I kind of liked it, so I left it there. And then here we bring the bass guitar. And here I'm playing with a lot of these different filters to get those, you know, kind of sounds. Where it goes higher, there. When the filter gets higher, you know, it brings out more of those laser sounds. And there it does like really weird sounds. And the intro riff again, and we go back to another synth part, which is actually basically this part just copied. Almost, I think. Yeah, the drums changed here. And there's no guitar in this part, just synths. And this is the part where I bring a octave synth part. That's gonna be interesting. Oh yeah. And this is where I bring some. This part here is where I experimented with the vinyl plugin here. So basically I enabled the plugin on and the spin down effect, so it does that sound there. Okay, now it's not working. But yeah. And also here I enabled the vinyl plugin to give these synths that out of tune sound. And then we go into Epic. So here on synths, I add the octave. And once again the spin down in the end to make it feel like a record shutting down. But yeah, that's the instrument part and automations. On the guitars, not much going on. I didn't like, this is the EQ that I did for the guitars. Or actually, no, here is the EQ for the fuzz guitar. It was really harsh sounding in the beginning, so made some cuts there. And this is the main guitars, or the main leads EQ. Not too shabby. And here's this synth's EQ. And for the main synths, just a little bit cut on there, and had to make some low cuts so that the basses could fit. And on the bass side, for the heavy bass, which also plays the frequencies, I didn't do any low cuts there. And here for the wet bass, made some high passing. And then the 30-30 bass, got some compressor going on. And there's the EQ. Had to make it much more brighter to fit in the mix. And then here we have glue comp, some saturation in the drum bus. But the drums aren't sounding exactly like they should be, because I had different preset settings here and different tuning and attack settings on the different drum parts. But since these are now reset, it's not sounding exactly like it does in the record. But anyways, that's what's going on inside Dafty. Future William here. Before we end the video, I have released my Patreon now. Basically, you'll get early access to singles, albums, and you also get to keep them forever. For those who do not want to subscribe, there is also an option to buy them for one-time buy, and you'll get also shout out after every video and live stream. Also live streams, the VODs, I'll put them to Patreon exclusive. And also you get work in progress, which is basically like all sorts of behind the scenes content for like demos and rough ideas that I do here. And also I have already uploaded there one song that is nowhere else except Patreon. Anyways, back to it. Hope you liked this video. leave thumbs up and comments, anything, and go listen to the song, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.